What's going on, everyone? Anthony here, and today I'm taking a quiz. The Ultimate Zombie Apocalypse Survival Quiz. Let's see if I can survive the zombie apocalypse. So let's begin the quiz. So it looks like there are a lot of parts to this, but I'm not sure how many parts to the questions there are. So let's keep track of that. So this is part 1. How old are you? 26 to 33. Your gender is male. Where do you live? I'm going to say suburbs, medium to large city. What type of home do you reside in? Traditional house. What do you do for a living? I'm an artist, musician, or entertainer. How would you rate your physical condition? I'm not a health nut, but I'm in pretty good shape. Do you have any vices or addictions? Don't worry, I won't tell anyone if you do. Not really, no, I don't have any. Do you have any special needs or medical condition? I am asthmatic, so I have asthma. If you answer yes to anything in the previous questions, do you regularly take medication or receive treatment that you need to function? Yes, but I could probably go without it. So next. Part 2. How would you describe your knowledge of level of experience with medicine and healthcare? Basic. I'm going to say basic. How good would you say you are in the kitchen? I'm confident, and I know how to cook. Okay, but what if there is no kitchen? Do you know how to start a fire to cook? Yes, but I've never tried it. How about transportation? You know getting from one place to another? I can drive automatic. What about navigation? How good are you at finding your way around? Pretty good. I have a natural sense of direction. And how would you rate your endurance? Oh boy. I'm good. I can go the distance. So let's get to part 3 now. Have you had any training in combat and or self-defense techniques? Not particularly. Have you ever been in a fight or physical altercation? No, I haven't actually. Have you ever fired a gun? No, but I understand how it works. So do you actually own a gun? No. How about blunt objects? Do you have any of the following items in your home? I have a crowbar. I have a crowbar. What about sharp and pointy things? I have an axe or a hatchet. Maybe you have a small arsenal. Let me rephrase that. Maybe you have a small arsenal, maybe you don't, but can you improvise? Sure can. Speaking of hiding, how good are you at that? I guess I'm average, I suppose. Could you climb if you needed to? I'm not a spider monkey. Well, I'm going to say if I'm taking the stairs or the ladder. Next. Part 4. What do you usually do when faced with a difficult task? I take a break, calm down, and try and think before trying again. How would you rate your diet and nutrition? Pretty good. It's pretty good. Do you have any special skills? I'm good at organizing and resource management. How do you usually spend your free time? Whoa, this is oh wow. Read, watch TV, listen to music, go online, stuff like. I'm gonna say all the above this. So, I like doing everything. The great outdoors, love it or hate it. I actually like it. Next, part 5. You have been walking alone for what seems like days and not seeing a single living soul. Finally, you spot a group of perhaps a dozen survivors from a distance. What do you do? Walk up to them and introduce myself. You come across a group of people who are in the middle of a heated argument over some looted food and supplies. One guy is very aggressively asserting that most of the items should go to him. He helped them survive the trip and carry most of the loot of the building. The other people, a family of 3, want to do a 50-50 split between themselves and the other guy. Things are getting ugly when you show up and the family pleads for your help. What do you do? Well, you know what? It's the zombie apocalypse. It's the end of the world. You know, I'm going to say kill all of them, every man for himself. You've just obtained a fair amount of supplies for an abandoned store, including some much needed food and medicine. On the way back to your home, you've stopped by a group of survivors who demand that you give them everything you're carrying or they'll kill you. What do you do? Say they can have the food, threaten them back, tell them they can have the supplies as long as you leave them alone, scream that there are zombies around them, and then run for a while. I'm going to say that you can have the food, but then whip out my weapon, because it's every man for himself. How's your tolerance for gore, blood, violence, and death? I can take it, you know. I play a lot of video games, watch some scary movies. Yeah, I'm good. You have a fairly large laceration on your arm. You think you got it when you were squeezing into a hiding spot a couple days ago, but you're not sure what you got cut with. You were able to stop the bleeding at the time using a piece of your shirt, and you don't think it needed stitches, but now the cut is very sore, swollen, and itchy, and the entire area around the cut is hot and red. You decide to check out an empty pharmacy to see what you can find. The following items you find in the pharmacy are not damaged and can be assured to safe use. Which ones will you take for your treatment for your wound? Oh my goodness. What do we have? Let's see. Sterile gauze dressing, a iodine pill bottle. Wow. I'm going to say all the above from here on up, because you never know. You got to heal the wound. You got to survive. So you're in a basement looking for supplies. Suddenly zombies start breaking in the door at the top of the stairs. You don't know how many there are, but it sounds like more than just a couple. You quickly scan the room for something to defend yourself with. You see a long metal pipe, some old chairs, an old hunting rifle, and a box of ammo, and a chainsaw, and an old gas can. For the purpose of this question, you can safely assume that all the weapons are working condition. What do you do? Boy, this is you know what? The gun is the safest option. But I'm going to say the chainsaw, because you can just whack them out of the head. You know what I'm saying? From the vantage point of your hiding spot, you see zombies surrounding an overturned car. You can hear someone screaming in terror from inside the car. There's no one else around, and you count at least a dozen zombies. But there might be more. What do you do? I try to create a distraction to get the zombies away from the car, and hopefully the person's smart enough that they'll be able to get away on their own. Finally, have you spent any amount of time thinking what you would do in case of zombies? All the time. You know, all the time. And now, the ultimate question. Will I survive? Let's take a look. My results are, you scored 72.1%. Well done. Your chances of surviving a zombie apocalypse are better than average. Don't get too cocky though. Remember, the undead never sleep. So there you have it. This is the ultimate zombie apocalypse survival quiz. I scored a 72%. So I kind of survived, I guess. These questions are great. They're fun. And I'll leave a link in the description box below so you guys can check it out and take the quiz. And let me know in a comment section below what your results were. I'm Anthony. Thanks for tuning in.